Yeah.
for you, one of the leaders of this team. How does it kind of feel just different?
I think like the years past, this team has done a very good job like staying in games. But I think now, like with the experience, we kind of know what it takes to win games. And I think that we have people that are capable of stepping up in like those big games where the pressure's really on. And so I'm like excited to see everything we can accomplish this year.
How important is it to kind of have that experience where you guys were in a lot of close games last year to have that experience and have the people returning coming into this year?
Experience is definitely important. I feel like too, having the experience of playing these games in the SEC, you don't realize how fast they kind of go past. Like, I mean, within a week you're playing 2 games and you either get the results or you don't. So now I think having players that know that and know like what it takes each game and you really have to focus one game at a time, I think it will help us take a step back and almost like evaluate and know the importance of each game and each point. So,
Kylie and Coach are both saying,
mhm.
it seems like you are also, this team is close.
Yeah.
What are those final missing pieces that you feel like are falling in this year to get back in the postseason?
Yeah, the experience definitely helps. And I think honestly, we worked a lot this spring on just like little details that we were necessarily missing. And some of those details are like making sure we're finishing things. We worked a lot on just grit and the mentality that goes behind soccer. And I think like we are in a great shape this year where mentally I think last year it was hard sometimes mentally at the end of games we kind of slipped away, but I think that we've grown so much in that aspect where I don't think we will slip away this year, and I think we'll be able to play the full 90 to the best of our abilities.
What do you see as the defensive identity of this year's team?
Grit. I'd say honestly, like we've worked a lot, like defensively on confidence and just what we have to do to make sure that these games, like we know if in the last 90 minutes, if there's something that we need to do, if there's a tackle we need to make, that we can make it. So I'd say grit.
To have someone behind you like Bella, who's like Coach mentioned, worked through those injuries and now gotten here.
Yeah.
What kind of growth have you seen from Bella over the years?
I mean, I have like so much confidence in Bella as a person and a human. And I think that it is a sense of confidence because you do see her working every single day, putting in the work. So it's like I've seen her make the saves in practice. I know she'll make them in games. So it is very like calming almost in a sense that like on a corner kick, I know if it's close to her, she's coming out and grabbing it. And I think having played with her before and having her behind me, I kind of know some of like her tactics and her playing style. So I think it works out really well because I know she's getting to a ball without even having to like look behind me.
Rachel, you obviously put together 2 shutouts in the exhibition games. Will you attribute that to the new shape that you guys have been running, the increase in experience, or a little bit of both? Something else?
I'd definitely say both. We worked a lot on like the new shape, and I think that it's working well for us. But I think also having the flexibility to switch shapes halfway through the games, and sometimes being able to adjust and just we have like these core principles that we kind of like identify ourselves as. So I think going back to those, it really helps too, so that we have the flexibility and the experience comes with that.